in this video I will be giving you all a 6-month flip through of my bullet journal. For those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for some time, you remember me setting up this one. I'm very familiar with the bullet journal system and have made a ton of videos on it already, so I'll link a playlist of those down below if anyone's new to this world of planning. But for those interested, I have a giveaway in this video that I will show all the prizes for and give you all the rules and information and all that towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But first of all, this notebook here is a black squared paper Leuchtturm notebook. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I will link this notebook that I use as well as any other items that I use in my bullet journal that I can find down below in the description, just to make things a lot easier. On this cover I just have a couple of stickers, and when you open it I have this adorable sticky note from Station Stickers, I believe. The first page that is here is the table of contents, or the index, and that is provided by the notebook itself, as you can see by this layout that's really nice. I just try my best to keep track of it. I honestly, today in preparation for this video, I had to add in the last couple of pages just because I'm not the best at keeping up with my table of contents, but it's always helpful as soon as the notebook starts filling up, just to find things quickly. So there's 2 more pages for that table of contents that I can still fill up. My first page here is my key. I've kept it the same since my initial setup video with this notebook, and honestly I think this is this page and the next spread are my favorite pages in this notebook so far. But I keep things relatively simple and I don't have a color coding system anymore. This next spread is my 6 months ahead spread, where I have a mini version of each month, so I'm able to future plan, add dates and important events that I need to keep track of several months ahead, so I didn't have to make my monthly spreads way in advance, and instead could just go month by month in terms of my detailed planning, but could add events here as needed. And I found that this is sort of the same idea as a future log, and it works really well for me, and I absolutely love how this came out and how useful it was for me to reference, the dates. And if someone said, oh, May 10th or something like that way back in February, I'd be able to know it's on a Wednesday and just be able to have that ready at a glance for me. My next page is my New Year's resolutions, because I made this bullet journal right at the end of December and beginning of January, so I have a whole spread just for that. I also really love how this page came out. Next is my level 10 life spread. I have had a spread like this in my last 2 bullet journals, and this is my 3rd, so every single one has had one of these, and it's basically just sort of a visual reflection or rating system of how your life is going at the moment, and I found that to be really useful. I actually haven't updated this in several months now, so it's not very accurate at the moment. Next spread is my page of TV, films, and books to read and watch. I haven't updated this for films yet. I just haven't found time to fill it out, but I definitely like to add as I have my bullet journal with me and continue my list, just so I can glance at this whenever I have, some free time and I want to watch or read something. My next page is my video ideas spread and my Instagram tracker, and I ended up not really being able, I just wanted to track how many photos I did per month on Instagram, but I figured it was sort of unnecessary for me to do, just because I can easily check that on my Instagram account anyways, and I don't really need the notebook to tell me how many photos I've taken, and it was just another thing for me to fill out that I ended up not doing. And this is my first monthly spread. It was for January. Most of the monthly spreads in here you guys have seen in my monthly Plan With Me videos that I do every single month on my channel. So this, all of the stickers here from Station Stickers, and this washi is from MT Masking Tape, and it's on Amazon. Each of these monthly tabs are from Avery, and I absolutely love them. They're very durable, and the stickiness of each divider has not worn off at all. This page right here is my January gratitude page. I ended up not really remembering to come back to this page enough for me to really use it. So instead, I have that in a separate notebook that I write in whenever I'm able to, instead of keeping a schedule for the month. And then this is a page for myself, just sort of as a reflection for like how my life is going at the moment, and I can kind of look back at this in, a couple years and sort of just see where my life was at the time of this notebook. This is a spread of 50 things that highly productive people do differently. This was taken straight out of an article I found online, and I thought it was really, really cool to just be able to reference whenever I wanted to. So I went and copied down a bunch of them in here. Not all 50 could fit, so I just put as many as I could, I believe. And having this is just really cool because I can flip through it and just do one of the things really quickly, and I feel better about myself for sure. The next page here is one of my first daily spreads. This was actually in December, so it was before I was officially using this. So I also taped in like a knock knock notepad page that I was using for dailies in here over winter break, and so I thought that was useful to have as well. Next, I have one of the more detailed pages I had for each of my New Year's resolutions. I ended up not really doing a whole lot with this, so that's why this page is pretty blank, and I just added a sticky note in there. This page is one that has one of the 2 bookmarks that the notebook comes with, and it's an entire spread dedicated to my favorite quotes and inspirational sayings and things that just motivate me. And I took them all and put them in this adorable pink spread, and not gonna lie, I really do turn to this page a lot. I keep the bookmark here, and anytime I'm feeling really sluggish or I really don't want to be doing anything, I always come to this page, and it really, really just gets me going, and I'm able to do a lot more with my time just by reading these quotes. Here is the official start of 2017 with January 1st. I use these weekly sticky notes from Muji, and I absolutely love them because I'm able to see the entire week at a glance, and I can write my daily pages around that. As you can see, I do like to decorate a little bit, usually only when I have time, because I want my bullet journal to be functional for me, where I'm not really putting pressure on myself to always be decorating or doodling or whatever. And instead, I really focus on myself. Like on these 2 days, I really didn't have extra time to be putting sticky notes down and writing in cursive and all that fun stuff. For this weekend, I had extra time, and planning and making things really pretty is sort of like a therapeutic hobby of mine that really just de-stresses me and really is pleasant for me to do. So again, here's another week, and I just love finding things that match together, doing a whole color scheme, all that fun stuff. Here is my February spread. Similar to my January spread, I use these stickers to give myself 2 lines per day should I need it. And I gave myself a little monthly view, did a key for this, and tried something new with goals and had my word of the month and all of that. I have some more dailies with my weekly overview. You can see here that I really don't use my bullet journal every single day because I don't necessarily have a whole lot of new tasks every single day. I think it's redundant to completely rewrite an entire list of items every single day. So I, will occasionally skip days. I went here from January 31st to February 5th without a problem, had almost 2 whole weeks on these 2 pages, just because I like the flexibility of the bullet journaling system. When I'm busy, I can use an entire page for 1 day, or an entire page for 3 or 2 weeks, like previously stated. All of these stickers with the cameras and this one and stuff are all from Craftylicious Loves, I believe, and I just keep going with that. I ended up not even filling out all of these tasks. Obviously, I've done them at this point, but again, I have my weekly, and I just keep on going. This is my March monthly layout. I did the small layout again. Didn't do much with the key, Instead, just left some extra room for myself. And then I had a separate page for my March goals. And I ended up meaning to come back to this page to write something else in there, and I ended up forgetting. So I definitely want to fill that up with something soon. Here I have some more dailies. I started on March 10th just because the week before was super busy and I didn't have time to plan out everything. So again, I really like the fact that this is as flexible as I want it to be. I don't have to use it, and I don't feel guilty about missing entire pages and wasting all of my notebook space like in like a traditional planner, like my Hobonichi planner that I used to use. If I didn't use it for like a week or two, I would feel incredibly guilty because that planner was very expensive and I had like a day per page, so I really had to fill out daily what was going on. In the bullet journal, I don't necessarily have to because again, like here I went from the 21st through the 24th every single day. But then I missed the last week and just went straight to April. This is my favorite monthly spread that I have done in this bullet journal so far. I absolutely love how it came out. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and so this just makes me super, super happy. And April was also the month that I spent a lot of time with like spring break, and I had to start preparing for my exams that I have in May and all that fun stuff. So I have like an AP exam prep plan over here. Here I have some more dailies and a couple more here. I didn't even bother with my weekly planning because I really just didn't have time. This was such a busy month for me that I ended up just not really decorating a whole lot every single time. Here was my AP plan of all the different things I needed to study for each subject I was worrying about, and then we go straight to my May spread, which is super colorful, and I literally did not use my bullet journal for the entire month of May after I made this spread. I ended up being so busy. I'm a high school senior who has just graduated as of last week, and so May and June have been incredibly busy for me with graduation prep, with prom, traveling, all sorts of things. So my next page here literally is June 8th, which was like last week. So here I have like two brainstorms for two different videos that you've already seen if you subscribe to my channel. This was one on overcoming test anxiety, and this one was on college application essays. And I, of course, like added a sticky tab for June in here. I didn't have a June monthly spread that I put in my bullet journal. Instead, I used a separate printable that had an entire grid calendar just so I didn't have to draw out that whole layout. And that was in my Plan With Me video for June. Now that I've graduated and for the most part, grad parties are starting to wind down, I've had more time because the summer has started to bullet journal again. So I have my summer 2017 spread. I have some goals of things that I want to keep in mind throughout the summer, little things I can just do with my friends, some stuff I need to do before I leave for college in terms of getting registered for things and starting as a freshman and all that. Here I have a couple more dailies, and here is a page of things to do to feel better, because I think we all know that when you are over summer vacation or a long holiday break from school and you don't have like a ton of summer assignments or anything to really keep you on a strict busy routine in terms of productivity, I made a list of things that'll make me get out of a slump and I won't laze around my house all day, and get out of my house, get productive, do things. And so I made a list of stuff that I personally want to do for myself whenever I'm feeling that way. Here is a spread that is currently in process. It is an entire list of dorm packing. I think I might need more room, and we'll probably continue the spread later in this notebook just because I know I'm gonna have to bring a ton of things with me to college. And so I have things that my roommate and I have discussed that we are going to buy like one of and share, like a fan or a microwave, things like that. We don't need two of everything. And then I have a list of like bathroom things. I'm gonna keep adding by category. I already have a detailed list in my phone and I want to sort of transfer it to be permanent in this notebook. And then here is my little magnetic clip I have from the Target dollar spot that says today, and that's how I mark the current spread. I also have the bookmark, like the second bookmark from this notebook. And so then we have today. The rest of this notebook is empty. I am nearly 3/4 of the way finished with this notebook, and I really am excited about continuing to bullet journal a lot. I ended up taking off a little bit of time from this notebook in May and June just because things were so busy, and I didn't really have a lot of homework from my classes because I was a second semester senior who just had like some final projects to take care of and nothing too plan worthy. But I am really happy with how my bullet journal has been so far, and I am very excited to continue doing this in the future. If you guys have any suggestions for new spreads and ideas that you think I might want to incorporate in this notebook, please feel free to comment down below. And now let's get into the giveaway. If you are interested in the prizes for the giveaway, I'm going to be giving you all a couple of things that you can use in your own planner or bullet journal, or just to decorate your notes and your schoolwork. So the first thing here is index note papers, and this is actually the sticky note dividers that I showed in my recent stationery under $8 video, where each tab is a different size, different color, and you can write on it. Super useful in textbooks or binders, or even in like a bullet journal or planner. Next, I have a bunch of items from the Target Dollar Spot. If you've seen a bunch of my videos previously, you've probably heard me talk about how awesome the Target Dollar Spot is. It's an area of Target that has all kinds of items for either $1 or $3, and a lot of the times they have page flags and sticky notes. So I have these page flags, these little mini wood pencils, which I thought were absolutely adorable, and you can easily fit in like a pen loop or something on a bullet journal. I have a little checklist sticky note that is a light pink. I have these pack of 2 bright green sticky notes, and another from the same collection that has pink with cacti on it. This says important. So these two go really well together. And then on top of all of that, we also have this 2-pack of sticky note pads. This pink one says now, and this green one says later. And so all of these things I've collected over the last couple of months because the Target Dollar Spot changes out their available sticky notes and products just to sort of be new every couple of weeks or so. So I made sure to get a variety of things for you all. And in here I have something that I also use often. This is an entire pack of monthly stickers from the Etsy shop sponsored by Coffee, as well as some extra sticker sheets that are shaped like planners and notebooks. And this set is the same one that I started using in my February plan with me, and I also have used that collection throughout my bullet journal in various ways. So you get a bunch of different sheets in here, enough that will last you forever. I actually still have stickers from this sticker set that I have not yet used, so it will last you a very long time, and I absolutely love the colors in here. If you are interested in winning all of these items, I'm going to be picking one winner randomly, and it will be an international giveaway. And in order to enter, you can go down in the description box below and click on the link that will be to gleam.io. It's a website that allows you to enter giveaways in many different ways. So you can enter once or multiple times, depending on whatever you're comfortable with doing. And after doing that, you also definitely want to check in the description box for any other information in terms of like when I'll be announcing the winner, where I'll be announcing the winner, and a couple of other things that are important to know about this giveaway. So I really hope that you guys enter, and good luck to anyone who does.